man, welcome back. I'm in Dallas talking to two of my favorite next-gen leaders, Aaron and Mondo here. And again, we're at the One Star Foundation's Governor's Conference. It's kind of an annual gathering of a real lion's share of the nonprofits of the Lone Star State coming together to talk about the future, man. But I got to admit, as you well know, I'm really jazzed up about, again, what the new gens bring into the discussion. So, man, first I want to talk to Aaron here. And Aaron, Aaron and I have been friends for a while, man. She read my book, and again, I'm always honored by that. But what I think she represents is, again, this combination of somebody who wants to see the future, but is also using technology. And you've invented this Texas Connector, right?
Yes, this is the Texas Connector. It's a prototype of a 5-county region around here of a GIS geo-mapping tool. It's also called an asset map. It allows you to look at where nonprofits are, and it also allows you to show different things like layers of census data and draw on the map to find providers that you want to see.
Come here, let's look at this real quick. Because now what's cool about this, man, is like Aaron is saying in effect, look, man, I want to do something really bold. In other words, I'm really looking for kind of a new way to again, when I was coming up, man, asset maps were just flat maps. But this idea, please, so this is like Dallas, right? Is what we're looking at right
this is
now?
Fort Worth we're looking at. We can grab the map and drag it over to Dallas.
And what are we looking at now? These are population densities? Is that what it is?
For example, these are food pantries in the area, and you can see there, if you mouse over different ones, this is the University of North Texas Health Science Central Clinic. This one's
So you can get
John
information
Knox.
on each one?
Yeah, you can get directions. It'll take you to Google Maps.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but you can have like so many different layers. Again, instead of the static old one-dimensional map.
Yep.
So, like for example, you can go over this and look at like what new population? Is that like something else you can do?
What we're looking at here are different census layers, and we can zoom in and out. You'll see here we've got median income up, for example, and you'll see the lighter areas are those with average of under 25,000 for median income. We've got over 75 over here. Some really dark, dense areas where the income's higher. So it just gives you a different way to look at where the nonprofits are in relation to the need. You can also look, we've got unemployment here. I'm going to zoom the map out a little bit. So you can see a different picture of what's going on in Fort Worth. It's a different way to look at the city.
Yeah, totally. So you can start to actually say, in effect, here's where the nonprofits are traditionally, but as, for example, the 2010 census data comes in, you can actually say, hey, man, the need's not here anymore. It's over there.
You got it.
So what an amazingly cool thing. But you really did this, you like totally came up with this, right? Or this is...
and we've gone out, what we're doing is an evaluation where we came up with a prototype. I have a developer that we're working with, and we put our heads together, and then we've been going out and asking real people who actually are in the sector, on the front lines, what they think of this, and the response has been incredible.
Oh, I know, dude, I'm amazed. So again, the future right here. But man, speaking of this thing, man, let's roll around. And this is like my old friend from Austin, man, Mondo Rayo is a new father to be too, by the way, man.
Yeah.
But man, I just went to the most amazing presentation he did on kind of new volunteers, and what this really represents is kind of new American volunteers. As I travel in the country, man, you see pockets of Ukrainian, Hmong, Somalis, Hispanics. But Mondo did, for at least in my tours, I've never seen anybody do a presentation, man. So I was just amazed with some of the stuff. But what do you see some of the trends, man, coming up?
Well, the thing is, in the nonprofit sector, we have to think of new ways, new strategies, new ways to motivate people to become involved. It's not your traditional volunteer mode. It's not your father's Cadillac anymore. The new volunteers are here, and we as nonprofits have to be ready. So whether we're using social media to engaging young professionals, to engaging Hispanic communities and understanding kind of those cultural insights, those are the kind of nuggets that we need to inform the work of the nonprofit sector, so we can invite people to come and be part of the solution.
Yeah, totally, because if you think about this is a combination of the next generation of volunteers, but it's also the next generation of donors. So whether it's kind of the way you address society, or frankly from a business perspective, the men and women who are going to be your board members, your key supporters, philanthropists of the future. So again, man, I got to tell you, if you're planning an event and you really want it to really get your audience to a very cool new spot, man, reach out to Mondo, man. He has got a presentation here that I think will really, really capture attention. Again, I've seen a lot, and I was completely blown away. So how can somebody get in touch with you, man?
Hey, look me up, El Mundo de Mondo online. I'm there.
But you're in Austin, right? You're at the United Way of Austin?
Yeah, I'm in United Way of Austin, and also you can look up cultural strategies as well.
Culturalstrategies.org?
Culturalstrategies.com.
.com. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, a businessman. There you
Yeah,
go, man.
there
That's
you
what
go.
it's done. So anyway, man, great new gen leaders. So, Aaron, Mondo, and again, man, anybody under 30, man, the future is yours, man. Don't wait. March out and meet it. Be part of making this amazing nonprofit sector more amazing still. See you down the road.